welcome. Today I'm going to talk about two really good herbs that can actually support people who are suffering with pain and also low to moderate anxiety and stress. Now, these two herbs have many benefits, but I had a woman that came to me who was suffering with moderate anxiety and low depression. Now, she also suffers with plantar fasciitis, and at the time, this was back in October, she was seeing a physiotherapist, and she also has a very stressful and busy job. She works long hours, could be 10 to 12 shifts at a time, and she's standing on her feet. Now, these two particular herbs are blue vervain and Hypericum. Now, blue vervain shouldn't be taken for people suffering with kidney issues, and they shouldn't be substituted for medications. If you are taking anything for depression or anxiety, or you have any diagnosed mental health disorders, please speak to your doctor. But these two herbs are particularly good when you are going through a kind of period of, low depression or moderate anxiety, for instance. And it's very good for the nervous system, the blue vervain. So it works on it's as a nervine, which can help with pain. I've got the two herbs here that you can have a look at, which are actually prepared and cut. These are wildcrafted. And I've got the blue vervain here, which is cut, and this is more finely cut, the Hypericum. And I made a blend for this lady called Ramona Truzza, and I want to play you the feedback that she gave having used this blend for her plantar fasciitis. So here's the video here that you can look at to find out what Ramona had said about using it. Now, I just want to say that when I did this video, I caught up with her. It was just over a week or two later. So this is her feedback from that time. And one of the other things that it's good for, and it did certainly help, was her sleep patterns, which was, because of her shift work and the anxiety and depression she was going through, she was suffering with periods of insomnia, finding it very difficult to sleep, and her sleep patterns were interrupted from her work. But here's the video for you now. Ramona, can you hear me? Hello, hi.
Hi. Yes, can I hear you?
Brilliant. I've just introduced you, and I just thought if you wanted to say a few words about why you got in touch with me, and I've explained a bit about your condition with anxiety and pain through plantar fasciitis. But if you want to just introduce yourself, Ramona, and just talk about why you got in touch with me.
Thank you, Karen. So my name is Ramona. I'm 41. I came from Romania 3 years ago in England, and I'm working in a warehouse as a picker. So because of walking too much, I developed a condition, or I don't know how to call it. They say it's plantar fasciitis.
That's right, yes.
Very, very painful. I started doing physiotherapy and taking a lot of Ibuprofen because I was having a lot of pain. But then I met you online, and I explained to you about my condition, and I received oil. The name is eucalyptus oil.
That's
and
right.
got also a tea. With blue vervain and Hypericum, which are from my other problem that I have. I was diagnosed with depression since I was really young, And after my divorce, I got like anxiety too. So I was trying to use the medication, but they make me feel very dizzy and they they don't work properly. So that's why I tried to use like herbal healing, which first I was a very skeptical about it because from my past experience, herbal treatment was next to, I don't know, not working, but this medicine that you sent me, eucalyptus oil and the tea, was very, very good for me. Ever since I started to drink the tea and use the eucalyptus oil, I stopped taking ibuprofen.
Really? I know you contacted me, gosh, it was within 24 hours. You'd made a cup of tea. You sent me a picture of the herbal blend that I sent you. And I remember you said, I'm just about to have a cup of tea now. And it wasn't that long, shortly after that, you were sending me a positive message back saying, wow, I can feel myself calming down. You said you felt like a heavy weight had been lifted.
Yes, I started the treatment like that fast after you sent it to me because I was struggling with all these problems, and I just want them go away. Because yeah, who likes the pain?
And the pain too.
The pain. I stopped using ibuprofen after I drink the tea and had massage with eucalyptus oil.
So when have you gone back to using any of the ibuprofen that you were taking?
No.
Not at all.
And to be honest, last week I've been to the last session with my physiotherapist, and he said that I'm good.
Whoa, that's
I
amazing.
to do physiotherapy for the moment. Maybe the pain will come back as I understand about this condition. It's gonna come back if I am not gonna pay attention and do the exercise and try not to be on my feet all day.
Yeah.
But who knows? So for me, I will continue to use the tea and the oil that you give me. It works like miracle for me.
Now the oil is something that I personally hand make. I use an old cold extraction method using eucalyptus leaves, and it has helped other people with rheumatoid arthritic pain, lumbago and sciatica. And it has helped two people, in fact, with plantar fasciitis. So when you told me that it worked really well for you too, I was just overjoyed at the speed. Really, it was just the speed in which everything worked for you, which was absolutely fantastic. And tell me, how long have you been suffering with the pain for the plantar fasciitis?
I forgot to mention that eucalyptus oil smells very nice. It
Smells
doesn't
nice.
smell like eucalyptus, it smells something else. I'm not quite familiar with the smell, but it smells very nice. I had plantar fasciitis since I joined the warehouse. After just a couple of months, I started to have pain, and maybe after about 1 year, I went to a doctor because I couldn't handle the pain. So I can say that I have plantar fasciitis about 2 years now.
2 years. And how long had you been taking the physiotherapy?
Physiotherapy I've been doing for about 2 months, maybe.
2 months. So yeah, let them keep an eye on that. Obviously, check in with them if you keep that appointment open and see how you go. And in terms of your, I know that it was interrupted because you do work different shifts and sometimes your sleep can be disrupted with the pain. How have you been sleeping?
Actually, I'm working only night shift, And even now, before going to work, I'm still having the tea now.
Got it. Good.
My sleep improves a lot since I started to take the tea.
That's really good to know. I'm really pleased that
Uh,
it's working well for you.
Sometimes, because of my anxiety, I didn't sleep more than 24 hours.
Yeah.
But with the tea, I'm starting to sleep pretty well.
Brilliant. So it's regulating your sleep. You're sleeping well. And so let me ask you, because I know it's been a week or so since I asked you about how you've been getting on, and I'm going to ask you the same question again. So regarding your anxiety levels now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think that has improved? Where are you at?
I'm about 7, 8.
What would you say you started? What was this? What would that have been, prior to you contacting me? So people have an idea of 7, 8 now, as to opposed to how you were feeling before on a scale of 1 to 10. What would that have been?
When I started my divorce, I was really bad. I couldn't sleep. I was always nervous and anxious, and everything I had to plan, even on small details, because if something was going wrong and it wasn't going according to plan, I was stressed out. Like I can't even describe in a word. My English is not perfect, but I'm trying.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to feel more calm, and the depression level it's next to 0. I haven't experienced any depression signs since I started to drink the tea. With anxiety, a little bit I don't know, maybe psychological, because sometimes I feel like I hold on to it, and I think it's wrong. I know it's wrong, but I'm trying very hard to release it.
Do you feel the tea helps you the herbal tea mix blend helps you to kind of release that?
It helps me 110% maybe with the depression, and with anxiety helps me a lot with my sleep.
Brilliant.
I am feeling more calm, and I don't have that irritation all the time. I'm not upset all the time or angry, or I don't know how to describe the sensation.
Because the tea works on emotional pain as well as physical pain. So it's actually what you call a nervine. So it helps with the nervous system as well as physical pain. I've had some of it myself, just the one blend. I put a two blend in there for you to work on the depression as well as the actual physical pain and the pain in the nerves with your feet, with the tendons. And I found even when I'm working very hard and I'm pushing myself and I'm feeling mentally fatigued and my sleep is, not so good, that the herbal, one of the blends has really, really helped. And it's helped many people in terms of my daughter who's diagnosed with bipolar. It helps her to calm her mind. It calms down her anxiety levels, stops the brain from overthinking. Have you found that at all?
Overthinking, it's something that I've been doing for a long time, and I'm used to overthink.
Mm.
And I know I have to work on that too.
Yeah, it will come. It will come. Small steps, but you so far so good. I mean, it's amazing. And on a scale of, yeah, what were you gonna say?
It was very fast, the result. I wasn't expect to work so fast, because one day I was I was at my physiotherapist saying that I need to do the exercise and the massage and the cold frozen bottle of water. And next, after a few sessions, it said that, oh, you're good to go.
That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. I bet you're so pleased. It's nice to see you smiling, and I'm really happy for you.
With the pain for so long, and I'm just really tired. I'm really, really happy and relieved. And thank you very much.
No, you're very welcome. I was going to ask you on a scale of 1 to 10 regarding the pain, but I don't think you need to tell me anymore. I mean, the fact that your therapist feels you're good to go, but obviously check in with him, keep that open. It's been such a short time, and continue with the treatments. Thank you so much for coming on and telling us how you've been getting on, Ramona. I really appreciate it. Well, that was Ramona's account of the Blue Vervain and Hypericum blend. And if anybody's interested in that blend, I will put the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back each day live. And if you have any questions and you want to come on, I'll be here daily and I'll be happy to answer any questions. Thank you for watching.